What up, you dirty bitches? Oh, game day. Go Caps. Sorry, I'm still waking up. My brain's not really working yet. But yeah, hopefully Ovi can fucking get it done today. Pretty fucking stoked for him, because he more than fucking deserves it. I've talked about this many times. And he's really been a fucking team player this playoffs especially. And Holtby's been standing tall, which is awesome. Like, don't get me wrong, the whole Vegas story is nice. You know, band of fucking disregarded players and whatever else, but to come into the league and win it the first year, I'm not a big fan of it, and it kind of feels rigged if they did, because it still kind of feels a little bit rigged, to be honest with you. You know, it's pretty unlikely, but you know what? They've been playing really good. I can't say they haven't been playing good. Just, you know, some of the calls, I don't know. But I've really enjoyed this fucking final. I can tell you that much. Like, still some of the calls, but it's kind of been even for a lot of it. So I'm gonna be sad that the series is over, but I think it's gonna be over tonight, and that's my prediction, and that's my hope, because I want Ovi to get it fucking done. I don't want there to be any doubt. I want those guys to fucking all get it done. And fucking, I know it sucks that they might have to do it and win it in Vegas and whatever else, but you know what? They can have a fun fucking time in Vegas too. So I think the whole team more than fucking deserves it. Fucking Oshie's been lights out. Kuznetsov getting fucking hurt, coming back. Backstrom getting hurt, coming back. You know, Ovi with how fucking hurt. If you're a fan of hockey and follow all that shit, I'm sure you've probably seen the picture of Ovi's leg from last playoffs, because it was fucking gross. It was almost like his whole, I can't remember if it was upper leg or lower leg. I think it was his upper leg. Like, the whole fucking thigh was basically a bruise. It was disgusting. But yeah, so that's my pick. That's my hope. I hope fucking Ovi gets it, and the rest of the team, they all fucking deserve it. And good luck. Go Caps. What else? Oh, yeah. Okay, this is kind of my admission. So over last weekend, I got belligerently drunk. I won't go too much into the details, but me and my buddy Ryan from Grounded Star, God bless his heart, he got us tickets to the Craft Beer Fest, and so I think that's what it's called. But anyway, some sort of beer fest at Northlands. And so I didn't eat much throughout the day, and we got a lot of free booze because he knows all the reps. Shout out to Wild Rose, shout out to Brewster's, shout out to Black Fly, shout out to Krabby's, I think Krabby's, shout out to Pump House, shout out to, there were so many other ones. I can't remember all of them, but all the reps, all the beer girls, all the everybody involved. It was an awesome time, and I have to apologize because I got belligerently drunk. The phone that I'm recording this on, I dropped it several times in a row. Cracked the top, but thankfully it's right by where the fucking ear speaker is. Ended up in a pub because Ryan had to do karaoke at the Bend. And I basically passed out in the fucking in the bathroom after I puked, and don't remember much other than that. Someone helped me up. Might have been Ryan, not sure. Got me into my car. Ryan took my keys, so just to be safe. And I slept till fucking like 2 a.m. and then Ryan drove me home, which is all the way out in Spruce Grove. And so, yeah, fucking God bless his heart, he got me home. I was fucking teenage wasted and felt like fucking garbage, and not gonna lie, I don't usually get this, but I kind of felt a little bit embarrassed. So I have not had a drink since. Like, I don't drink very much anyway, but that one kind of got off the rails and kind of made me feel like crap. Not just physically, but like fucking personally, emotionally, mentally, the whole works. And it made me take a long, hard look at how I've been living my life. And not that I've been doing bad, but like little things, right? And so the other day while I was at work, and like, because you guys know I'm trying to quit smoking too, which isn't always easy, especially when you know, you get into these depressive ruts where you're like, fuck, I want to do something more with my life. You know, I want to be in better shape. I don't like my fucking job. I want to do something I'm passionate about. I want to be healthier. I want to be a better person, friend, husband, father, the whole thing, right? Like, and that's just who I am. I don't know, maybe if it's a fucking Capricorn thing, I'm not sure how much fucking how much stock you can put into that type of astrological shit. I tend to a little bit, but you know, I'm a little bit on the weird fucking eclectic, right? A little bit on the fucking hippie side anyway. You know, done ayahuasca, studied Reiki, you know, all that stuff. Anyway, so I wrote on my arm. It's kind of faded now. I don't know if you can even see it. Oh, I'm gonna pass this guy, but it kind of says "Be better," and I put it on my forearm right there, so that anytime I thought about going to get a pack of smokes or whatever else, or you know, going for my second or third smoke or whatever. Like, I'm not smoking a ton, but I don't feel good, right? And well, I didn't feel good, and so the whole idea was to be better. And every time I see that, I try to remind myself why I'm trying to be better. And it seems to be working. Like, I still have had, I think yesterday was one of my lowest smoking days. Well, that brings me to another part. Not yesterday, but the day before, at about 1:30 a.m., I woke up in a cold sweat. And this was just after I decided to write this whole Be Better thing on me. I woke up in a cold sweat and like went through fever or fevers. I'm not really sure, because like it went cold and hot a couple different times. But I shivered so hard, and like I got nauseous and the whole thing. But I shivered so hard that I might as well have had a seizure, because anyone who's had a seizure, I've never had a seizure, but I've talked to people who've had them, and basically every muscle in your body starts to fire and flex and whatever else, like to the nth degree, and basically like after that, obviously it's like a full body workout, and you're fucking every muscle, every joint, everything fucking hurts. And so this went on for, you know, a few hours. I couldn't get warm for like probably 2 hours. I was nauseous and everything else, cold sweats, and finally managed to get warm. But like the shivering, by the time I actually managed to get to sleep and get warm, and then I woke up like maybe an hour or two later after I got to sleep, then I was in the other stage of fever where I was just boiling hot. And so yeah, I'm not really sure what it was. It might have just been a small thing. It might have been a mental thing. It might have been an energy clearing thing. I don't know. But either way, it fucking sucked. And I couldn't even go to work the next day. Like, I was fucking useless. I never got out of bed till close to noon. Like, obviously, I texted the supervisor, like, I can't make it. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I even hallucinated at one point when, I can't remember if the first one was when I was in the cold stage or the hot stage. But either way, like, I started seeing, like, neon figures. Like I seen this like giant neon eye, which was really trippy because I watched a video later on that day and there was a fucking giant neon eye in it. And it was an interesting video. But anyway, and then like you know the stucco ceiling type shit. You know how like you lie down and look at it. It's almost like clouds, right? Like you start seeing images or whatever. Well, I seen images, but they were vivid, and they started to move, and so yeah, it was a deep fever, right? But I don't remember ever hallucinating without hallucinating. I don't even know what hallucinations really are. But anyway, so yeah, it was a bad fucking experience. But since then, it's been a lot clearer. Life's been a lot easier. I haven't, since I decided to try and basically clean up my act a little bit. I feel more grateful for life, for the life that I have, even like with hating my job and, whatever else. I'm more grateful for the opportunities I've been presented. And, my family, my friends, and whatever else, trying to push the negative away and focus on the positive stuff. And you want to live that way anyway, but it's really nice when something kind of clicks and everything starts to feel better, right? Because you can try and do that mantra, but if you're not really feeling it and it doesn't feel genuine, then it doesn't matter. So yeah, sometimes you need that fucking kick in the ass type moment. I'm gonna fucking pass this semi here because he's a fucking slow motherfucker. Okay, get out of my way, you fucking Yaris, Prius, whatever the fuck you are. Okay, get the fuck out of the way. Going. Oh, he's gonna come with me. Alright. Fuck out of the way. I love when people decide to do the same pass you did, but then they fucking slow right the fuck down so you can't even get through. What a dick. Make no wonder he drives a fucking Prius. Anyway, so yeah, I'm feeling much better. Oh, it's hot in here now. I'm gonna roll down my window, but it get way too fucking loud. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep trying to do that. Like I said, yesterday was probably one of my lowest smoking days. I had 2 on the way to work, and I had, I think, 1 or 2 on the way home, and I might have had 2 the rest of the night. So, it's more than I want, but it's progress. I had 1 this morning, I have 2 with me, and I'm going to hope that's going to last me the day. So I might have 1 just before I get to work. Go the whole day, and that fucking, my CBD vape, I have it on me now, and it's charged and ready to go. So that's been really helped me throughout the day at work, because that's usually the hardest one, because I'll leave, on break or whatever, just to get outside, and then you're outside and you got smoke, so you're like, oh well, I'm fucking outside, I might as well have. So I'm going to try not to do that, and it'll be even more of a test because I have them with me. I only have 2, so I'd only be able to have 1, really, if I have 1 before I get to work here. But yeah, so fingers crossed, because I want to be done by the end of the week, completely done. And then basically have a full week with no smoking before we go camping, because we're going to go camping next weekend. It's going to be me, Lo, the kids, Brian and Will. I'm not sure if his missus is coming. Maybe Percy, I'm not sure. Maybe his kids, I'm not sure. And not sure about anything else. So, but it should be a fun time regardless. I think it's going to be nice. Down by the place is called Wiley West. So it's down by Drake, 5 minutes away from Drake Valley, but it's a beautiful little spot. It's right by the river. There's a huge playground for the kids and whatever, so shout out to them if you want to nice, easy, you know, if you're in that Spruce Grove, Edmonton area, we want a nice, easy spot to get to. It's cheap, they got power. The only complaint I had, because we're sleeping in a tent, is that it's kind of crushed stone in the campsite, so I was kind of hoping for like a grassy, you know, softer. But I got an air mattress, but like it'd be nicer, easier on the base of the tent and stuff like that. You don't have to worry so much about holes, whatever else. But I'll put down a mat. Now that I know, I'll probably put down a fucking tarp. Oh, and my buddy Matt, he's probably going to be coming out too, hopefully. What else? Axe is closing down. I can't remember if I talked about this yet or not. I went and got a wireless system. First time I ever had that, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Which brings me to my next point. They're going to be closing down this Saturday. I think it's their last day. So hopefully I might be able to go in and get a couple extra, like, throw them an offer type deals, and maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. But they have a set of fucking studio monitors in there that I really want. I don't necessarily need them, but I would like to have an actual sensible studio for the next foreseeable future. Like, I got everything else I need. The only thing that I would really like is a nice set of studio monitors of my own, not like of the band. So I'd like to have my own set. I got a really good set of fucking studio headphones, Audio Technica ATH M50s. Yeah, M50s, and Will got his M50Xs. But judging from what I've seen, I don't like the detachable cord. I'm not a fan. But yeah, so he got those. But, like, I mean, we have a set of, I think they're Yorkville 5-inch speakers, like studio monitors, powered monitors. But I want these fucking Yamaha HS7s. They're fucking beautiful. And so that's what I want. And I think they go for like fucking $300 a piece. And that's too much. If I could get both of them for maybe even $4, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Can't really afford it, but it's a long-term investment. That's how you have to look at it. Because I've already been there. I got the fucking wireless system the one day. Ended up going there the other day and getting strap locks for the new Ibanez. If you follow anything of what I do on Facebook or whatever else, you've probably seen it. It's got like that shiny picker. But I got a black set of strap locks for that because that's going to be the backup guitar. And I bought a fuck ton of strings. I think I bought like 12 sets of strings because they were like $5 a piece, and I'm gonna try out these Ernie Ball Cobalts because I'm pretty excited about them, because judging by what it says they can do. And yeah, so I'm gonna head out to Axe probably tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow, and see if those fucking speakers are there. And if they are, and they'll let me have them, well, then I might just take them. So, what else? We're gonna have our first jam in forever this weekend. Gonna prepare for Rock Slam. I haven't heard anything new on Rock Slam. Ever since the damage to the forge, I haven't heard anything from Sasha or anyone. So hopefully they'll figure something out. Apparently they might be able to get a different venue or whatever else and turn it into the forge, because I guess the rent got jacked really high too, from what Sasha was saying. So they might be able to get an even better one for cheaper, which would be sweet, because, like, I mean, the forge was a cool spot, but some of the other ones that Sasha was mentioning, well, I mean, they have a kitchen too, so you could make more money that way, right? And it's this other one that they were talking about is right downtown. So we'll see. What else do I got? I'm almost to work, so this is kind of a shorter video. I mean, it's still fucking 20 minutes, but it's a bit of a shorter video. I think that's about it. Yeah. All right, Fox. Go Caps. And I love you, Fox. And be better. Peace.